Every era of football tells a story, but the 2000s, that wasn't just a story, it was chaos. This was the decade where legends peaked, where rivalries turned personal, and where football itself changed forever. Because in just 10 years, we saw Zidane, Ronaldo Nazário, and Ronaldinho dominate the game, while at the same time, two teenagers were quietly rising, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the era that built modern football. At the start of the 2000s, football wasn't what it is today. Players stayed loyal, money wasn't everything, and clubs still felt local. But then everything changed. TV money exploded, the Champions League became the ultimate prize, and suddenly football became global. Clubs weren't just teams anymore, they became brands. And with that, the first true football superstars were born. Zidane, R9, Figo, not just players, but icons. No club understood this shift better than Real Madrid. While others adapted, Madrid went all in. They didn't just want to win, they wanted to dominate football. So they created something new, the Galacticos. Every summer, one superstar, Figo, Zidane, Ronaldo. It wasn't just a team anymore, it was a statement. In 2002, that statement produced one of the greatest goals ever. A Champions League final, a looping ball drops from the sky, Zidane watches it, waits, and strikes it perfectly. A volley so clean, it still doesn't look real. But football wasn't done changing, because that same year, everything flipped. The 2002 World Cup gave us one of the greatest comebacks ever. Ronaldo Nazário returned after years of injuries. People thought he was finished. But on the biggest stage, he reminded the world who he was. Goals, movement, confidence. And in the final, 2 goals against Germany. Brazil wins and Ronaldo completes his comeback. Just like that, football had its king again. While legends ruled the game, something else was happening in the background. A new generation was rising. Cristiano Ronaldo, young, raw, explosive. Wayne Rooney, fearless and powerful. And in Barcelona, a small Argentine kid nobody fully understood yet, Lionel Messi. At first just potential, slowly everything started to shift. Because the 2000s wasn't just about football, it was drama. Transfers that shocked the world. Figo leaving Barcelona for Madrid, Sol Campbell joining Arsenal, moves that felt impossible, until they happened. And then came something even bigger. Scandal. Calciopoli. Titles stripped, clubs punished, Juventus relegated, an entire league shaken overnight. But even with all that chaos, football kept delivering moments that didn't feel real. In 2004, Greece won the Euros. No superstars, no expectations, they did it anyway. Then came 2005, Liverpool versus AC Milan, 3-0 down at halftime. Game was over, or at least that's what everyone thought. 6 minutes, 3 goals, suddenly it was level, penalty shootout, and Liverpool win, the greatest comeback in football history. By the mid-2000s, football began to evolve again. Less physical, more technical, more intelligent, and one team defined that change, Barcelona. With Ronaldinho leading the way, football became art, smiles, skills, freedom. And then came Messi, and everything changed again. At the same time, Cristiano Ronaldo was transforming from a flashy winger into a goal-scoring machine. By 2008, he was unstoppable, winning everything with Manchester United, goals, trophies, and the Ballon d'Or. Just as he reached the top, Barcelona built something even greater. A team that didn't just win, they controlled football. Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, pass, move, tiki taka. Not just a system, a revolution. And in 2009, everything collided. Barcelona versus Manchester United, Messi versus Ronaldo, the two futures of football on the same pitch. But that night, there was only one answer. Barcelona dominated, controlled everything. Messi scored, Barcelona won. And just like that, football changed forever. The 2000s didn't just give us memories, gave us everything. The greatest players, the biggest moments, the most shocking stories. And most importantly, it built the rivalry that would define football for years, Messi and Ronaldo, because without the 2000s, there is no modern football. And that's why it might just be the greatest era the game has ever seen.